What's up, SNA fans? Sorry if it didn't took too long, but I'm back here with another video, and this is the SNA podcast, and this is another episode of the SNA podcast, back to back. With this time, I'm gonna be talking about what exactly went down on AEW Rampage, which we're gonna start off on tonight's episode with Orange Cassidy taking on Alex Reynolds because he said after his match he's gonna address the betrayal of Trent Beretta, which he recently turned on, Trent turned on him after losing to the Young Bucks at the semifinals in the tournament for the AEW Tag Team Championships. But this is where we got start off with. And this is where Orange Cassidy put on his elbow pad. This is where we got Alex Reynolds and John Silver start mocking and trying to make Orange Cassidy cry and show a reminder with what him and Trent Barella used to do, and that is should I say it say it like the mass commentator would say it which is Excalibur, with them zooming out when they give a hug. And that was the Dark Order members started hugging, and they were just trying to give the people what they want, but they more prefer not to see that, especially when they start hopping up and down like a couple of hobos / douchebags. Hopefully I don't get get a strike for saying that, but it's just something that looked like they look like a couple of arrogant leprechauns, I guess you could say. Yeah, when they did that, this is where Orange Cassidy still had the shades on, where it's you know what, they think that's what's gonna break me and burst down to tears. No, I'm gonna show them that I don't feel no tears after being betrayed like this, even though I should. And this is where he clobbered him with one. I believe it was I believe he clobbered him with one tackle, I believe. And this is where he ran right through the ropes. This is where Alex Reynolds started going for a clothesline forward, back until Orange Cassidy does finishing maneuver that he will never hit me with. But not I mean by he would never do so because he cool, not just because he's cool with me, even though that's probably one of the reasons. But at the same time, if we ever get into in a ring with a wrestling match, I don't think he could ever hit me with the orange punch. And I'm gonna let Tony Khan know that if I ever be All Elite or whatever wrestling promotion he might be at when I try to get into this business. But anyway, this is where or get into the industry. But this is where he got him up, but this is where we got Alex Reynolds roll out of the ring. This is where he's this is where what's his name? What's his name? John Silver's are you kidding me? And this is where he's yeah, I'm okay. I just need to take a breather. But before he can even take a second of a breather, this is where he gets suicide dive right into Barry's tombstone in the upper corner. This is where John Silver was soon after. This is where Orange Cassidy rolled in and rolled out so he wouldn't get counted out. After he was giving them a perfectly good beating onto what's his name, onto Alex Reynolds. This is where he then started doing the same beating while onto John Silver, punched him in the gut, right hand to the jaw, face, you name it, you guessed it. But this is where we got he also threw him right into Barry Barricade, right into the upper right side, boom, crashing right into that side. This is where John Silver thought sold this if someone just legitimately ran somebody just legitimately run them over right inside some kind of whatever vehicle they are driving in the middle of the street, if he was walking across the street, it crashed him right through Barry's in the upper right side. This is where we got this is where Cassidy got back in the ring. This is where he was already ready to hit his move, which is like I said, the move that he'll never hit me with. This time, he successfully tried to go for an attempt, rather than Other than Alex Reynolds rolling out of the ring, but this is where he attempts to go for the orange punch. This is where Alex Reynolds then roll under and then hit a what that it picks him up right in the shoulders and hit a fireman's carry move. And and about the orange punch, if if it doesn't work the first time, it's a guaranteed the second time. But anyway, this is where he got him right up in the shoulder. Or no, he didn't got him in the shoulders. I must have been thinking of some a different scene. But this is where he spins him around, hits a right knuckle punch right into his face, hit a big punch of his own. This is where he tried to go for a pin, but as much as powerful it looked like, it did not look too powerful to the man that loved freshly squeezing his orange juice, and that was Orange Cassidy. Got the legs and the shoulders up in the ring. This is where Alex Reynolds was like that was 3, ref. Like, do your job. And the ref was like, no, that was 2. I specifically counted 2. And then this is where you could tell that it was all just part of a distraction because he started pulling towards his face, so we could see the. This is where we got the rough. This is where John Silver then picks up Orange Cassidy, hits a spinning, twisting neck breaker right out in the outside. And before I get into more of that, I'll be right back. I need to go grab something real fast.